What is going on? I am Anon Moose, also known as T-Moz or zmot. Number 1 in your hearts, number 2 in your creator boost. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to kick it old school today. We are bringing back the T-Moz account, the account that has been at HQ18 for probably 3 years at this point. It is the strongest HQ18 in the history of Boom Beach. So we've got perfect statues all the way around, except for, I don't know why I have Power Stone chance. The only reason why I have Power Stone chance at this point is because I don't think it would be fair for me to have 9 offensive statues, because then HQ18s out there can't even dream to be this powerful. You should probably have either Power Stone chance or resource reward at HQ18. So I figured, you know what, let's just keep one of those there statues. Now, today is Hammerman Day, and we're just going to get into it. I'm going to try to take this entire thing down without spending any diamonds. Don't know if that's going to be possible or not. Hammerman Imitation Game can be drastically varied depending on the day. All depends how many prototypes that last base has. Would be far, far better if I really do wish they made us have this a super, super strong, ridiculous base to attack at the end, but obviously that'd be more difficult for low levels. So there is a balance there for sure. People want to be able to beat it, but high levels want a challenge too. So let me know in the comments if you like it how it is. I, for one, miss the names. The names on Imitation Game were my favorite. I liked just seeing who I was attacking. I mean, if my base is in Imitation Game and you guys are beating it, you have no idea, sadly. So if you ever do see a base that looks like a zmot base, my base is very particular. It's not the standard. It's been the same way on my zmot account for years and years and years, probably since 2015 or so, with slight modifications, obviously, as we get extra buildings, as we get extra prototypes and stuff like that. And my base, I have to say, tooting my own horn, Toot is awesome against warriors and half decent against other troops. Mostly against warriors because I figured that was the easiest way to get the strategist achievement, and sure enough, it did work out. If you're looking to copy my base, check out the Task Force Triangle 9. You can click to your heart's content, try and find all my mines. I dare you. Stage 2, going down easily. These tokens, a couple people have asked, like, what's the point of these tokens? And I gotta say, I give Supercell huge kudos for trying to get people to play the daily events. The daily events have gotten a bit stale. I really do wish they would add different formats to, like, what's it called, Dr. T's bases, and add different shapes and all that sort of stuff. But at least they've put some emphasis on people doing the daily events, because the daily events really, for max level players, don't have any appeal. Like, I am not excited to attack Dr. T. I'm not excited to attack Imitation Game. War Factory is the one exception, but even there, like, they just need to put a few more layouts in. I really, really wish they would enter, like, the Google Summer of Code or whatever, and just get an intern and have an intern just blast out some new layouts. I mean, all of the community, like, the community is happy to do it for you, Supercell. Just give us some new good stuff, please, please, please. Would love some more layouts, some more goodness. Anyways, enough grumbling and ranting and all that sort of stuff. Dr. T Imitation Game, Stage 3, going down. Statues, statues, statues. If you're struggling on any sort of level, whatever victory points you are, please, the first place you need to look is to your statues. There are so many people out there with statues that are not designed for attacking, and Boom Beach to me is all about attacking. I don't come on in the morning and go, oh, I wonder how my base defended. But, like, I don't sit there and watch defenses. Maybe you guys do. There are obviously very, very different playing styles in Boom Beach, but for me, it's all about attacking. How you get resources is by attacking. How you play the game is by attacking. So if you're having problems attacking, check out your statues. You probably don't have the bestest statue layout. We're going to shock everything that can shoot multiple times and quickly and things, and just ignore single shot defenses. Should be fairly straightforward at the low levels. Not going to diamond any troops until Crystal, boo, yeah. See, this is why the daily events are so critical. We got some intel, we got some crystals, and our Dr. Vitamin dude is getting slowly upgraded. You can max him over the course of a week. Where the heck is our armory? Let's see what level he's at down here. Now, obviously, I should be using Dr. Vitamin on everything right now simply because he's actually pretty good, but I don't have troop health, which restricts the number of troops I can use, and I don't have high-level rifles or medics or tanks or anything like that, so using Dr. Vitamin with Zookas not super duper useful. And if you're wondering why I'm dropping my smokes after my troops, that is an old habit that I don't recommend. You can get 9 boats underneath 2 smokes, and by doing so, you can keep the delay and make your attack stronger and stuff. I just have a couple bad habits and I'm a little bit lazy. So let's get some shocks out. We've got cheap shocks. We could probably do this with only losing, I'm going to guess, 2 Zookas. Zookas are my choice of troops 99.4% of the time, as you probably know. But keeping moving forward, lost 1 Zooka, got some intel. Now, on this account, intel, every account for that matter, the imitation game is all about the intel. The resources are nice for the raw crystals, but I don't have any accounts that I really am focused on upgrading. I really did enjoy when HQ23 came out because it gave us something to do. Let's try and do a proper drop this time. We're going to drop our smokes. I use my thumbs. I play with thumbs, and then I use the width of my thumb to figure out where that second smoke goes. I throw that first smoke, and then the second smoke is based on the first smoke. That's the only tricks that I can offer you. I don't have any other differences or fancy tricks, or it's just I use the width of my thumb to figure out approximately how wide a smoke is. That's how I choose my zooming level. And then we're just going to pummel this base and shock some things and medkit some things, and down goes stage 6 in a ball of fire. It is a long weekend this weekend, so I am going to be away until Monday, starting very soon. Hopefully it's 9 a.m. here. I hope to take off a little bit early from work. Don't know if that's going to happen or not, and then just be gone until Monday night. So I am going to release a video tomorrow morning. That is the goal, just to keep the ball rolling, but otherwise I will be gone and offline. I will miss you all, but one of those desperately needed breaks. I know I just had a break, but it's summertime, and my wife is a teacher, so she's off. My kids are obviously students, so they're off. So a lot of the times it's just me in my office working by myself, and if I can join my kids and my wife, it's far more fun, as I'm sure you can all understand. This stage 7 looks incredibly easy. The only concern that I have is that one mine along that wall, and I'm really hoping that Brick can open up a bit of a gap and Brick can clear that mine for me. Now, didn't quite get it as I was hoping to, but I saved a whole 5 GBE in the process. So if you want to drop Brick a little bit earlier, you'll probably have better success. Realistically, though, very easy stage 7 today. So we should be able to take down all of this stuff with many shocks. I mean, the fact that we could shock those 2 shock launchers together just shows how bad this base was. So stage 7, very easy imitation game all the way around. I mean, we didn't use any diamonds, we didn't reload any troops, don't have instant training, all 7 stages, very easy. So hopefully this helps you plan. And when I say helps you plan, typically with imitation game, you have 2 attacks for a base. So sometimes stage 6 is harder, so it's better to use 2 attacks on that, or sometimes stage 7 is harder, so use 2 attacks on that. But in this case, 1 attack all the way around. My base, as you can see, has not spawned anyone in forever. You know how I always say you want to keep your radar at 17%, 14%? Check this out. You can actually get your radar down to a point where it's actually at 0%. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get this account's victory points down to 0. How I do that is as soon as I get down to 0.00% chance of a spawn, I come in here and I attack an NPC base. And the reason why I attack an NPC base is NPC bases do not raise your victory points. I know you get 1 victory point from them, but as soon as you get a new spawn, that victory point is gone. So if for some reason you're trying to lower your victory points, all you do is attack events and attack Mega Crab, and that is the only trick to lowering your victory points. Now, if you're wondering why the heck I'm trying to lower my victory points to 0, just for something to do. There's no good reason for it. And realistically, it's probably going to take somewhere in the neighborhood of like 4 years to do. I think I go down by like 1 victory point every week or so. Don't recommend doing this. This is just me trying to get something interesting, wishing I had done the unopposed mode. Unopposed mode is a mode where you don't get attacked by anyone ever. It's kind of neat, kind of interesting. I have a video on it. It's called Boom Beach Single Player Mode, which isn't the most accurate name for it. But if you have any questions about that, hit me up in the comments as well, because it's kind of cool. You get to play in a task force. No one can ever attack you. All you get is NPCs and Mega Crab and events and stuff like that. But it's kind of cool, kind of interesting. And if you're looking to start a second account, it's a very, very cool way to do it. Now that we've done that, I'm going to quickly pick up some diamonds. And if we go back to my radar now, you'll see that the countdown has started. And it doesn't start from 17 or 19 minutes. It starts from where it should have been, which is kind of neat, kind of interesting. Not really, though, let's be honest. Anyways, I'm zmot. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic weekend, long weekend if it happens to be one. Lots of places in Canada having a long weekend. Anyways, keep booming those beaches. I'm zmot. As always, thank you for coming in. Don't forget to consider clicking that bell, liking, subscribing. More importantly, leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you don't like, what you want to see in the future, all that fun stuff. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.